You've been lied to, not just by society, not just by dating advice columns and self-help books, but by your own instincts. We're raised to believe that impressing women is about grand gestures, witty one-liners, and projecting an image of success. But Socrates, the man who laid the foundation for Western philosophy, discovered something far more profound. Beneath the surface of every interaction lies a force so subtle, so intellectually stimulating, that most men completely miss it. Socrates never chased women, yet they were drawn to his mind like moths to flame. Why? Because he understood a fundamental truth about human nature that modern society has forgotten. The ancient Greeks knew that attraction isn't just about physical appearance or social status. It's a series of unconscious tests that reveal the true nature of a person's character and intellect. Think about it. How many times have you tried to impress a woman by talking about your accomplishments or possessions, only to see her interest fade? Society tells us that confidence is key, but most men confuse confidence with arrogance. They believe that dominating the conversation and showcasing their achievements will win a woman's heart. But this approach often backfires, leaving them wondering where they went wrong. Socrates' wisdom reveals why this common approach fails. He understood that true confidence comes not from external validation, but from self-knowledge and the ability to engage in meaningful dialogue. The Socratic method, his famous style of questioning, wasn't just a tool for philosophical debate. It was a powerful way to connect with others on a deeper level. Modern women, whether they realize it or not, instinctively use a form of Socratic questioning to evaluate potential partners. They're not just listening to what you say, but how you think. Are you open to new ideas? Can you engage in intellectual discourse without becoming defensive? Do you have the emotional intelligence to navigate complex social situations? These are the hidden tests that Socrates understood centuries ago, and they're just as relevant in today's dating landscape. The man who recognizes these tests gains a psychological advantage that goes far beyond superficial charm or good looks. He becomes someone who can stimulate a woman's mind, challenge her perspectives, and create a genuine connection based on mutual understanding and respect. But how do you apply this ancient wisdom to modern relationships? It starts with shifting your focus from impressing to engaging. Instead of trying to prove your worth through external markers of success, cultivate genuine curiosity about the world and the people around you. Ask thoughtful questions that go beyond small talk. Listen actively, not just waiting for your turn to speak, but truly seeking to understand the other person's perspective. This approach requires vulnerability, a willingness to admit what you do and know, and to explore ideas together. It's the opposite of the bravado that many men think they need to display. Socrates famously said, "I know that I know nothing." This wasn't false modesty, but a profound recognition of the limitless nature of knowledge and the importance of lifelong learning. Imagine approaching your next interaction with a woman from this mindset. Instead of trying to prove you're the smartest person in the room, you engage her in a dialogue that challenges both of you to think more deeply. You ask questions that reveal her values, her passions, her dreams. You share your own thoughts, not as absolute truths, but as ideas open for discussion and refinement. This is the essence of Socratic flirting, a dance of minds that creates attraction through intellectual and emotional connection. It's not about manipulation or playing games. It's about creating a space where both people can be their authentic selves, exploring ideas and feelings together in a way that's both stimulating and revealing. The transformation that occurs when you master this approach is profound. You become the man who understands deeper truths about human nature. Women are drawn to you not because of what you have, but because of who you are, someone who can engage their minds, challenge their assumptions, and inspire growth. But this isn't just about attracting women. It's about becoming a better version of yourself. The Socratic method applied to your own life leads to greater self-awareness and personal growth. You learn to question your own assumptions, to seek out new perspectives, and to approach life with a sense of wonder and curiosity. This is the path to true confidence, not the brittle ego that needs constant validation, but the quiet assurance that comes from knowing yourself and being comfortable with uncertainty. It's the kind of confidence that allows you to be vulnerable, to admit when you're wrong, and to learn from every interaction. So how do you start applying this wisdom today? Begin by cultivating genuine curiosity in your daily life. Practice asking open-ended questions that encourage deeper conversation. When someone expresses an opinion, instead of immediately agreeing or disagreeing, ask them to elaborate. What led them to that conclusion? What experiences have shaped their perspective? In your interactions with women, focus on creating dialogue rather than monologue. Instead of trying to impress with stories of your accomplishments, ask about her passions and listen with genuine interest. Share your own thoughts and experiences, not as a way to prove your worth, but as an invitation to deeper understanding. Remember, the goal isn't to win an argument or to prove you're smarter. It's to create a connection based on mutual exploration and growth. This approach requires patience and practice. You may feel vulnerable at first, stepping away from the safety of rehearsed lines and practiced charm. But the rewards are immeasurable, not just in terms of romantic success, but in the richness and depth of all your relationships. As you master this ancient wisdom, you'll find that your interactions with women and with everyone in your life become more authentic. It's more engaging and more fulfilling. You'll no longer be trying to pass hidden tests, because you'll be creating a space where both people can be their true selves, growing and learning together. This is the legacy of Socrates, not just a philosophical method, but a way of approaching life and relationships with openness, curiosity, and a commitment to growth. It's a path that leads not just to romantic success, but to a life of deeper meaning and connection. Are you ready to embrace this challenge? To become the man who understands the hidden dynamics of human interaction? To cultivate the kind of confidence that comes from self-knowledge and genuine engagement with others? The wisdom of the ancients is waiting for you, ready to transform your relationships in your life. The journey begins with a single question. Are you willing to ask it?